Following the deathly plane crash of 2 OSU basketball coaches and 2 plane pilots, the Westboro Baptist Church angrily claimed that this was a punishment from God and planned on protesting at the funeral. The Westboro Baptist Church is an extremist religious group that primarily protests against homosexuality and is known for protesting at funerals of tragic deaths across the country. In order to prevent the church from disturbing the peace of the funeral, a Stillwater local radio station decided to make an exchange for airtime. During this time, the Westboro Baptist Church explained their message and information for the current situation. On the show, the group mentioned an event that had happened in McAllister, where a Westboro van was vandalized. Westboro believed that this attack on their members was unjust and God was punishing OSU's coaches for the unrelated damaged van. If I were the radio station manager, I would exchange the 5 minutes of airtime to provide a peaceful funeral. Using the Potter box can help explain the reasons behind this situation. Determining the values, principles, loyalties of the issue, we can come to a supported judgment. I would concentrate on the moral and aesthetic values of the situation. Allowing Westboro to protest their claims in a controlled area and time span can minimize the effects of the protest members acting on those at the funeral and funeral attendees from retaliating. This idea promotes a non-violent solution to problems that have occurred with Westboro and their protests in the past. If deciding to look at it from a different perspective and not allow Westboro to broadcast, one could argue for freedom of speech and not sacrificing a radio station's right in a betting situation. From a legal value, though, Westboro is legally allowed to peacefully assemble under the First Amendment, the same value as the freedom of speech. From the principled point of view, I would say utilitarianism and Judeo-Christian ideas support this ethical decision. Utilitarianism is to seek the greatest happiness for the aggregate whole. Deciding what is wrong or right is to decide which spreads the most good or happiness to the greatest amount of people. In this situation, allowing Westboro Baptist Church to speak for a free 5 minutes ultimately benefits the multiple people a protest would harm. Another ethical principle to apply in this case is the Judeo-Christian persons as ends. Though Westboro is lacking in doing to others the same that they would want for themselves, the radio station does not want to treat them poorly in protest or retaliation. Any form of violence or protest towards them would make the radio station just as responsible for the violence. The radio station giving Westboro a chance to expect their views is conveying a message of equal treatment. Both parties have different loyalties in this scenario. The radio station is loyal to its regular listeners of the Stillwater and Ponca City area. The Westboro Baptist Church is loyal to its religious followers and God. Both are loyal to their cause. If I were making the decision, I would still be displaying loyalty to my public by providing a reason in letting Westboro to take over my station. I would ultimately be helping the community of Stillwater, as well as everyone affected by the tragedy, by avoiding a disturbing funeral. This is how I came to my conclusion, by using the Potter box to guide my judgment. Thank you.